Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the TarotOracle show.
What is going on? Thank you for your donation, Ramonda and Sarah. I greatly appreciate that. Dorothy, Linda, Juju, and Tracy, and who else? And Maruta, welcome. It's good to see everybody on this fine Saturday night, and we're feeling all right. It is a nice Saturday night. It was pretty good. Pretty good today. It was all right. Christina's sick, and I had to take care of Christina, but other than that, it was a pretty good day, so had to run some errands for her, make sure she was okay, because she's sick. Ramonda is the first on the list. Ramonda wants to know if Raymond likes me, if Raymond doesn't like me. Let's get an update on Raymond. Eric, I thank you for your donation. And Yellow, welcome. Good to see you. All right. Let's see, Ramonda, what is Raymond feeling about me today? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it different? Let's see what kind of thing we can get going. As with always, I do like, as far as sort of romantic relationships kind of thing, I still like, and I will always like, the Modern Love Tarot. We're going to see where it's going, where it's at, and all of that other stuff. Tracy, my giveaway goodies arrived today. That's fantastic, Tracy. I'm glad you got everything. Hopefully you like it. So, yeah. We need more contests. We need to get some contests up in here and get some more prize giveaways and stuff. I do have about 2 more packages of stuff to give away, right? 2 more packages of stuff. So yeah, other than that, let's see, I probably have like 4 more decks to give away, 2 more packages of stuff. I got a lot of stuff I need to post on Etsy. I just got a lot of stuff I need to be doing, but only kind of the thing going on. Liz and Wise One, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Is it still COVID stuff? It's like a offshoot of it, kind of has an offshoot of it, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV, but yeah, I just take care. Anyway, Raymond's feelings towards me today. What kind of things do we got going on? The Sun, Ace of Cups, and the Fool, right? Not really much to say here. It's just clean. It looks good. This is one of those readings where it's just so simple. You just got to kind of go with the flow. Ace of Cups does indicate that there is a level of surge. In other words, something is increasing. Something is making it better. Something is sort of going to the next stage. As far as getting the connection, the relationship, sort of the interpersonal thing going with this. Ace of Cups is always good. Normally that would be like maybe a new person, but in this particular case, since you are focused on Raymond, I think that they do have a level of intensity that's building, or a level of interest that's building, and sort of get in through that. The Sun card too is such a beautiful, wonderful card, such an amazing card. That is it. That is it. Indeed. So it's beautiful. The Fool as well. They're willing to go on the adventure, willing to get it done. It's almost like this feels like something new. Based upon the Ace, based upon the Fool, it just feels like something new, or at least there's a freshness involved here that is very exciting indeed. So ultimately, I think that looks pretty decent. We'll go with a thumbs up, because I don't really know if this is a love balloons thing, or somebody you just know, or something like that. It's always interesting to get the history of these things, so let us know all of that. Anyway, Andrew, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Sarah wants to know, Avalon or Narrabeen apartment, which one suits me better, and which one should I be living in? That is a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
And as always, we are going to do a little happy throwdown using the Thoth deck, because that's what we do. Bartman, welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. Good to see everybody. We got Be Random with me up in the house too. What is up, Be Random with me? How are you doing tonight? All right, so Tracy got her goodies. I assume Queen of Wands got her goodies. Everybody should be good on the goodies. We need to do one more giveaway. So I think we got 2 more packets of loot crates worth of giveaways, and then we're going to move on to some decks and what have you. Do have a couple of decks to give away, but we are kind of, oh, Jesus. Oh, wow. Avalon is too much. Avalon's too intense. It's too much. I wouldn't do it. Lover, thank you for hanging out with us. And thank you so much for your donation. Jasmine, yours too. How are you doing tonight? But yeah, Sarah, Avalon, that's too much. That's way too much. There's a level of just unpredictability, either intensity, either unexpected stuff. There's a level of just stuff that you're going to have to do with. I don't think you want to sign up for it when you go with Avalon. So we can write that off immediately and go with Narrabeen, which is over here. A little bit of a hermit feel on the Narrabeen, but whatever, you know. And thank you for your other donation. Clumsy, how are you doing tonight? Okay. Avalon, hard choice. It's a hard choice. It feels like it's really drawing you in, though. It feels like it's really drawing you in. There's something about Avalon that you're like, I either like the name or I like what's going on there. I want to kind of check it out. Hello, B. It's been a minute. Good to see you. But the tower and the death is too much. Sarah, way, way too much. That's excessive, okay? It feels like the whole place is just going to literally collapse. Anytime you have a building or an apartment or something that needs to be stable and you are staring down the barrel of the tower, not only the tower, but death, that feels like that stability is not going to be there. There's something extremely unstable with this. It seems like just a poor choice. Overall, I would go with Avalon. You got a couple of decent cards with Avalon. Avalon feels like this is something where you are going to have to deal with a little bit of... I'm sorry, Caribbean. Has it pronounced it? Narrabeen, yeah. Narrabeen feels like you're going to have to readdress some things you thought were already fixed. The Hermit, traditional good card about landing somewhere safely, getting somewhere where it's going to be okay, being okay in a destination. I think that the Narrabeen looks fantastic. It looks great. You have nothing but good cards here. The Hermit being kind of weird, but that's my definition of the Hermit. Not a lot of other people's, but, you know, that's what I published in my book. So that's kind of, you know, that's kind of there. Something that you got to do sometimes. Anyway, that's what I'm going for, and I'm sticking with it. How much will I win is tonight's Powerball? Oh, my. Let's see if we're going to do that. You know, ideally, I mean, let's be honest here. Ideally, I think that Erica is like, look, I would like to get my ticket, which costs $1, $2, $3. It costs $5. The ticket costs $5. I'd like to get this ticket, and I would like to convert it to a little more money. Is it $100? Can I convert it to $100? That'd be fairly easy, right? I mean, you know, Powerball, that'd be fairly easy to convert it over to 100. It wouldn't be a problem at all. But can you convert it over to the real money? Can you convert it over to the real? Because this is a timely topic, okay? Now, Tracy, Eric, I'm glad that you asked this. So this is a timely topic indeed, because tomorrow I have the new video on how to play the lottery with tarot cards. So I think you're going to be all set after that. Now, let's see what's going on with this. As traditional, we are going to go with our standard deck for winning the fat cash, which is the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, which you got to do it, right? The Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. Let's see if you're going to win big. I mean, hey, we could get 10 of Pentacles, could get a 6 of Pentacles. I could say you're going to win big. We already got a jumper over here. We got one jumper on the floor. Wait. I think you had asked something similar before. Hello, B. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Wait. Didn't you ask this before? And didn't we get the star card before? I got to ask that. Didn't you ask this and we got the star card before? You're returning to this. Something the hell's going on over here. Something's going on over here. There's literally something going on over here, and I am not expecting what I am. Well, you know, I messed this up because I turned it upside down. All right, so I had it one way, and then I turned it the opposite way. Okay, because there are no reverse cards in this deck. Okay, let's look at this, and let's look. Because you had asked this before, I believe, and The fact that the star is coming back and the star was here before is interesting. Okay. Basically, I'm going to say keep playing. Keep playing. You're on a schedule to win big. You're on a schedule to win big. Now, obviously, entertainment purposes, only never play the lottery based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet. But since I'm reading them, you're on a process of growing, expanding, getting sort of narrowed down. There's something going on here where you're playing and you are going to win something pretty substantial. Is it this time here? 7 says no. 7 says we're just sort of sneaking around now. We're sort of practicing at some point. We are sort of moving around. Maybe we'll win a few dollars or what have you, but it just feels like this is not the time. The time is later. The time is later. 5 kind of points to, no, this is not the time to win big, not the time to sort of get that done. Black Swan, thank you for your donation. Let me know what kind of question you got going on tonight. My advice to you is, number one, you got to keep playing. I would watch my video on how to play the lottery with tarot cards, and I would pick your own numbers, right? Don't get a quick pick. I would definitely pick your own numbers. There's, like Wise One saying, there's some momentum thing going here. Tiara, thank you for your donation. But yeah, sneaking out, getting it done. Definitely gets you some, get your own numbers, create your own numbers. And if you want, my video is going to point you to how to sort of isolate the numbers for specific for you and whatnot. But I don't think tonight is it. I don't think tonight is the big cashola. But I think you're on the path. I think you are on the just sort of that way, that direction. And I think if you keep continuing to go, if you keep going, I think you're going to win big. I'm just putting it out there. I think you're going to win big. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. That is gambling. Never gamble based upon a random dude on the internet telling you what to do. So there you go. That is my reading. And I think that you're in line to win something substantial. I kind of want to go back. And see if you did have the star card previously, or is it just my memory? I have a pretty good memory for this stuff. Yellow, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. We got jendeukie. Thank you so much for your donation as well. Let's go to Liz and see what's going on with Liz. How's A feeling about me? Let's isolate it down. Let's see what's going on with A. Let's take a look. See, we're going to do that with the pastel kitty. We're going to do the pastel kitty deck. We got all of these fancy decks. They're all brand new. We have to use them. We have to break them out. We have to get them warmed up. We got to get them in the mode. We got to get them in the mode and get them on the table. See what's going on, because I think these are just fantastic. Love me some Push Kitty decks. You know me and the Push Kitty deck. Whoa, I love to get into that direction. And I seem to be dropping everything on the floor tonight. Oh, Jace the Fool. Nice. Page of Swords. 5 of Pentacles with a 9 of Swords. Here's my prediction. Here's my prediction right now about A and Liz. I think things are going to stall out for a little bit, right? The 5 of Pentacles. We're going to walk through the snow. We're not going to have the level of connection that we like. There's going to be a lot of stuff missing from this. I'll just tell you right now. There's a big disconnect, a lot of stuff missing. There's a lot of stuff just not there. 5 of Pentacles sort of focuses on that. We're isolated together, but we're just not making the progress, not making the things that we need. 9 of Swords says that A is thinking about you more than you expect. I think there are some thoughts going on over there, kind of either missing us or thinking about us, looking in that direction, whatnot. Page of Swords is either they're shy or they just can't communicate. Like there's something in the way. The Page of Swords. I can't communicate. Maybe I'm shy. Maybe I'm kind of, seeing what's going on. They don't feel like they can have this open level of connection like they'd like to. If they could, they would. But it just feels like there's something stopping that. So yeah, you're going to walk through this stall area. You're going to walk through this area where it's just not really sort of hot, even though it is hot outside. And then comes the Fool. Things are going to pick up really quickly, right? So it feels like very quickly Pardon me, I had to sneeze. It feels like very quickly things are going to escalate. It's going to go from 0 miles per hour to 60 in like a few seconds, it feels like. Not literally, but I mean, it's just like, whoa, what is going on? This is like really intense. And intensity is what's going to happen here. Is it going to be a little bit before that happens? Sure, but you can bank on it. I think it is very, very focused and very, very good in that regard. So there you go. There is my prediction for this kind of thing going on. White Fly Tarot. Oh my, I put that way up here. Let me go get it. Let me go get it. I put it all the way up there. Oh, geez. See, I bumped the tarot cam. I bumped the tarot tower cam. And I put it all the way up there, so I had to like get up and get it. It is the White Fly Tarot. It's still here. It's still wonderful. It doesn't smell anymore, and that is the best part. That's always the best part. Hamburger and a shake, man. It's been a minute. Where you been? How you doing? Good to see you. All right. What next 7 days? What kind of things can we run into? What kind of exciting events, amazing ththings? Hamburger and a shake. Thank you for your donation. Amya is a new subscriber. Hello, Amya. Good to see you. How are you doing tonight? If you're not a new subscriber, you're missing news. You're missing the thing tomorrow about how to play the tarot, to use the tarot to play the lottery. I mean, very specific on how to do that. If you're not subscribed, you're missing all of the good stuff. So you need to be subscribed. You got tarot news. We got lessons. We got live daily readings. We got unboxings, 4K flip throughs. I still got another 10 unboxings to do. I got 3 more people that are sending me decks. It's unparalleled. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to keep up, quite honest with you. 2 of Pentacles, right? There are some important decisions that need to happen within the next 7 days. You're not going to be able to skate around it. You're not going to be able to sort of get in a situation where you can just ignore some of these things. It's up in your face. It's finally up in your face. That's the way it is. 2 of Pentacles just makes it there. White Fly Tarot. That's a pretty cool 2 of Pentacles, I got to say now. Choices being made. You're tied to these choices. Ooh, very interesting. We're tied to these choices. We're connected to these choices somehow. This is not something that we're just like, oh, yeah, do number B or whatever. That's the way it is. Page of Cups. Even though we're tied to these choices, we don't want to make it right now. We'd love to put it out. We'd love to sort of, be like, yeah, I don't really want to do this. Don't want to deal with this right now. Because the 5 of Pentacles says, if you don't, there's a consequence with this. 5 of Pentacles, either a monetary consequence or something's happening. Somebody's expecting something. But yeah, you're tied up with this particular thing. That is interesting indeed. What is going on? You need to be making some moves and some actions and some dealings in the next 7 days. I mean, normally 7 days is pretty boring, but it looks like yours is going to have a little bit of a spicy meatball. How will people in the community I'm mostly in view my project once I get it up and ready? Ooh, I like that. The very specific. It's got a lot of wiggle room there. It's kind of like, where's the project going? How are people going to react to it? Oh, I like it. All right, let's go with the Baroque Tarot. The Baroque Tarot. Another new one. I love this one. KD thought I didn't like this one for some random reason. I mean, it could be more colorful, but, everything in life can't be perfect. Everything in life can't be the way T.O. wants it. KM, I thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. People in the community. Okay, so we're in a little niche community out there. You're coming up with an idea, a project, something innovative, something exciting, something cool. And you're like, I don't know if they're going to like it or not. Oh, Jesus, they like it. Judgment, Ace of Pentacles, Emperor, and the 2 of Wands. This is nice indeed. Let's go through the intricacies of this. So that's what I like about this. 2 of Wands. Okay, normally I don't get excited about the 2 of Wands. Is it Dominion, the Lord of Dominion? Absolutely. Two of Wands has an interesting twist to it because you're standing on top of the castle. You're looking out amongst your environment, your sort of your foray, your group, right? You're looking out amongst your group and you have a globe in your hand. And that globe is all about what is my next conquest or what am I going to be able to do next? What is my next big thing? And normally by itself, it's not a very powerful card. I'll be honest with you. But now you jam the Emperor right up its backside. And all of a sudden you have two powerful cards. In other words, this puts you in a status position in the community that you're in. This gives you a little bit of status. It's kind of like if you run a big, you run maybe a big YouTube channel on art or something, or I don't know, whatever. And then people are like, yo, sponsor this or do that or whatever. It feels like this gives you clout in the community, which is always good, right? KM, I thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation. It feels like nobody's interested at first. Be honest with you. Nobody is interested in it at first. I don't think that they sort of are that excited about some of this stuff. Priya, thank you for your donation. But that judgment card says they come back to it and they want to look at it again. It's like, wait a minute, I'm going to come back and check this out. There's a level of detail here that I didn't expect. And that is what's cool. And that's when you start getting a rep. It's when your rep starts growing and whatnot. Ace of Pentacles says a big old thumbs up for the project. It is up and running. But you got to realize it's going to take a little bit to warm up. It's something that needs to be readdressed. It needs to be looked at once again. And then they start seeing the value and the sort of the excitement around that. Oh, Jesus. Is R lying about not being married? Do we got a cheater up in this house?
Are they cheating on me? Those panties ain't mine.
Ain't nobody like a cheater. I don't think anybody likes a cheater. We can see that immediately. What did we get that we got as a jumper? It's jumper night tonight, my friends. It is the Olympic event of jumping. And there are a lot of jumpers tonight. The first one is a cheating card. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to tell you that the three of water's not a, oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. So we're going to have to go with a thumbs up. We're going to have to go with a thumbs up over here. There is something going on here. Now, before you get all mad, Jasmine, and do anything drastic, entertainment purposes only. Never assume somebody's cheating based upon a fat man reading a card on the internet. But the Three of Water is, amongst many other things, a third-party card, a little bit of the cheat. Then you got the Six over here. You got this world here, and you got this world over here. And there seems to be a disconnect between those two. Now, they are carrying a little bit of a load here. Maybe the reality, maybe the sort of the truth is something that they don't want to reveal. But I'm going to go about that they are indeed lying somehow. There's some deception within the realm of that. But again, entertainment purposes only. How's B doing? B's doing all right. B, like the first thing that comes in my imagination. B's doing all right. B's not going to be too bad, We're going to see where that goes. We're going to find out. All right, Ann. Here we go. How's B doing? I'm hoping for the best at this point. Let's see. Something tells me something's going on with him. Got a little bit like that, just that pure intuition, something. Oh, Jesus. You got that. Oh, man, the 5 and the 10 and the Page of Pentacles. They're making it. They're making it. This is one of the situations where they're sort of hoping to make it to Friday, where you just like it. You're at work and you're like, oh, my God, if I could just make it to Friday, I think we're going to be okay. But yeah, this is definitely something where they're just kind of hoping to make it to Friday. And then they'll be like, yeah, okay, they'll be all right. Priya, thank you for your other donation. donation. But that Page of Pentacles, they are barely holding the head above water. The 5, the 10, you can see the expressions here. They're not doing as great as they could. Things are going to get better over time, but they need some assistance. They need some encouraging words. They need something going on over there, having a little bit of the difficulty. This way it goes. And maybe had another question. Should I privatize my old videos or keep them up? All right, we'll do a throwdown. We'll go privatize over here and keep them up over here. See what's the good thing. Privatize, keep them up. Don't keep them up. There's something in the video. You got one video that's a problem, or 2 videos, something. Something's a problem. You need to privatize some videos that need to be privatized. Leave some up, privatize the ones that are really obvious, okay? You got to do that. The Page of Cups. Somebody's going to be upset about one of them, you know, the way it is. Somebody's going to be upset about one of them. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. And the death card says you need to change. So change some of them, but you don't need to. I mean, privatizing like everything and getting in a panic and being like, oh, I don't think that's going to work for you. Wise one, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Let's go. 2, Hello B is back. Hello B. It has been literally a minute since I've seen you, and as always, it's good to see you. I always think about you every day because you're in the intro. By the way, and somebody said that's so cool that you have an introduction. On your channel that shouts out and says hello and worships all the people that come to your stream. And, you know, that's what I need to do. If you like the intro with all your names on it and all the fun stuff on there, I think I'm the only tarot channel in the world that has that type of an intro. But I want to tell all of y'all that I'm madly in love with y'all, is what it is, right? I'm madly in love with all y'all. And I want a video, I want an intro that says it. And I'm the only person that has that kind of an intro, at least that I'm aware of. So anyway, hit that like and sub button if you like that I like y'all. Okay, as we say in Texas. Okay. Had to put my dog down on July 2nd. It's a spine problem. Ooh, I'm so sorry. Hello, B. That's going to be devastating. I'm sorry to hear that. Femme, I thank you for your donation. Would H3 be okay if I have another dog? Would he be okay? Should I get another dog at all? King of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, Lovers, and the 4 of Cups. I think you need to get the correct type of dog. I'm just going to say yes, get another dog. BooBoo, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Would he be okay if I have another dog? Well, obviously, if you have somebody else that has a dog in the race, no pun intended. I mean, if you got somebody that is going to be affected personally by getting another dog, because that's like a lifetime commitment, you probably want to check in with them. All right, if you have somebody that's going to be affected by your dog, and because that is a lifetime commitment for the dog, you can't just return it. And you know what I'm saying? You need to check with them. The other thing that I would recommend is checking to see what kind of dog that you want. Or in other words, don't randomly choose a dog, because some dogs are going to be bad in some situations. Like a border collie needs a big old open field. You know, you get a border collie and you put it in a small apartment or something, it's going to go bananas. You get a job dog and you don't have a job for the job dog, like a hunting dog, like Christina's got a couple of job dogs, and they're hunting dogs. And their instinct is to hunt, to chase, to sniff out, to just bark, to go. And sometimes, sometimes that works to the disadvantage. Sweet dogs, but, you got to sort of research the breed. You got to research, sort of the size. And you definitely want to check in with anybody that's going to be directly affected by the decision. Lover says, get the dog. You absolutely want to get another dog. Because, man's best friend loves love dogs. They're fantastic. They're wonderful. They're amazing. I love me cats too. You know, I like every animal. I like rabbits. I love rabbits. I love chinchillas. I don't know. I like everything. Anyway, I even had a girlfriend that had lizards. I didn't like lizards. Lizards are okay, but I didn't like lizards because they didn't have a lot of immediate feedback, and you know, I don't know, just me. Anyway, BooBoo, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. 4 of Cups says there is a level of disappointment here if you do the wrong thing, right? We have all of these options. You can choose the wrong options. You definitely, again, want to heavily research the breed, get you the right breed, and talk to the people being affected. 10 of Wands, it says you could affect somebody negatively indeed by sort of loading another dog up without asking or without thinking. But ultimately, the Lover says get you another dog. King of Pentacles says get everybody on board. Get everybody on board first, and then make it happen. Then make it happen. That is what I'm talking about. So yeah, man's best friend, woman's best friend, indeed. You know, that's the way it goes. All right, let's see what else is happening over here. We got let's do real quick. We got Yellow. Yellow wanted to know something. The Yellow is like, yo. Let's see. Plant nurseries. Ooh, plant nurseries. Plan nurseries as a future business. Ooh, that'd be nice. I need that weed deck. This is going to be another one that I would use the weed deck. I would use an arbor deck, some kind of a weed deck or something like that. I mean, I'm kind of leaning back towards the pastel kitty for this one, just for kind of the thing. Anyway, kind of, you know, leaning towards the pastel kitty for this. Okay, our plant nursery. So Yellow is pretty good with plants, which is good because I'm terrible with plants. I mean, Christina's good with plants, but I'm terrible. And she left some plants over here, and they're like dying off. Anyway, and I thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, let's see. Plant nurseries a bit. Wheel of Fortune, very nice. 7 of Swords. I think that you could do that as a future business. I really think you could. It feels like, though, that you need to approach it very cautiously. You need to sort of prioritize it out. In other words, how's my income going to be from this? How much am I going to make? Is that going to be worthwhile based upon the amount of inventory that I need or something like that? I think that's going to be very focused. 7 of Swords is come into it very planned, right? You want to come into it from the side, get some planning, get some strategy out there. Very good indeed. Page of Wands says approach it gradually. So if you're going to do a nursery, how much you're going to make and what have you, and plan it accordingly and do it small. You don't want to start out huge, right? You don't want to start like 500 plants all over the place. I don't think that's going to be good for you. Wheel of Fortune says go with your small inventory, go with whatever you need, and sort of progressively get on from there, because there is a level of money to be made, but we need to approach it slowly, progressively, and we need to have a good business plan written down. In other words, this is the money I expect to make, and here is the investment that I'm going to make into this particular business. Clumsy has another one over here. Let's see. Just to read, you pick what kind. All right, Clumsy, money. Clumsy, you need money. We're going to get you some money. Let's get you some fat cash right now. Dungeons and Dragons deck. See, y'all thought I wasn't going to use. Bardman abandoned the Dungeons and Dragons deck, but I haven't. I have not. It's still on my list as being pretty good. It's being like pretty good. So let's get some Dungeons and Dragons up in here, and let's kind of see what kind of pick. We're going with money. We're going with finances. We're going to see what kind of finances you can get or what we can focus on here. Investments, where to put our money, where to invest, what to invest in, how to invest our fat cash. Man, feels like hold on to cash until the end of the year. Really feels like that cash is going to be your friend right now until the end of the year. Now, you do have the ability to get some really good deals on some investment. These are some of the ones that you've heard of, you've seen. The price is going to drop to incredible lows, and you are going to be excited about dipping into that and giving it a shot. The 10, I think there's a level of making money, a level of investing that you willing to do, that you want to do, that is going to be very good, very solid for you indeed. But you got to wait for it to dip all the way to the bottom. In other words, I think there's a couple of sectors are going to get a big crash. Then you're going to be able to cash out. You're going to be, yes, a cash. I'm going to put in more cash. I'm going to put in more cash. Right now, it feels like keep your money at hand. The 6, when you see these particular investments hit the bottom, when you see these things hit, because okay, so let's say Walmart is having some issues and it dips really low or something. Walmart's not going away. Right? Walmart's not going anywhere. So you can pretty much bet, you know what I'm saying, for that. So okay, entertainment purposes only, but I noticed silver's on sale. Like silver's not going nowhere. It's not like they're going to be like, nah, silver's out of style. Nobody likes silver and gold anymore. But right now it's heavy on sale for some random reason. I don't care why. But I went in a little bit. I put a couple of dollars on that silver and gold stock. I'm like, I have no idea why that's on sale. But silver and gold are not going away, all right? Like Tesla or something. I don't know where the hell Tesla is going to be tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. I have no idea. That thing goes up, it goes down. I don't know. But gold and silver, this is just my opinion. Entertainment purposes only. Never, this is not a financial advice. I'm just telling you what I did. Anyway, 7 says once you get in, think you're going to be excited. Think you're going to be able to make it. It's going to be a little bit of a long-term investment. Put a little in there. See where the long-term investment goes. As all investments, way it is. How's Andre feeling for me? Tiara wants to know about Andre. Let's get the Wizards Tarot out here. We can still go old school. We got all the new fancy stuff up in here. Samantha, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. I appreciate you. But we got to go old school sometimes. Wizards Tarot. If you don't have this, speaking of investment, that is like 20-something bucks. You get a massive full-color book. You get beautiful, easy-to-shuffle cards, and it is divine. This is divine in every way possible, and it's just absolutely exciting. Oh, geez, the Tower. I didn't expect to see the Tower just first off. Well, here, we got a Page of Pentacles and a Knight of Wands. All right, Andre ain't liking you right now. It feels like there's some difficulty, something coming in between you. You got to kind of put up with that. By the way, Lauren, thank you for your donation over PayPal. I appreciate you. Black Swan, you are like 7 or 9 readings away. Let's look at the queue real quick. Let's see where Black Swan is indeed. So we are on jendeukie, Hamburger and a Shake. Got a couple of Priya, KM, Wise One, Femme, Anne, and after Anne... before and is Black Swan. So Black Swan, you're in here somewhere. I don't know why the Q thing is weird, but you're in here somewhere. So you got about 7 more readings to go. Overall, it feels like this is not a good opportunity for you. No, not an opportunity for you at all. That Tower feels like things are going to get progressively better, but right now seems to be difficult to say the least. Page of Pentacles, the connection is a little bit disconnected. The connection is not as tight, not as strong, it's not as consistent as it does need to be. Knight of Wands says we do sort of remove some things. We remove some blockages. BooBoo, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. But we remove some blockages, we make it happen, and we get it done overall. But the Tower says that things are kind of crumbling in that mode, and that's kind of where things are going. Anyway, there it is. I wonder if it's a money issue. I know nothing. And I mean, literally know nothing about investing or anything like that. I thank you for your donation. I just see stuff that seems like it doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I mean? Like a car that's flying around or something. You look outside and there's a car. It's floating, or a UFO or something. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. And so that's what I'm talking about when I see some stuff. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. But while it's cheap, anyway, how does E feel about me? And will we ever get back together? Let's see if we're going to do that. Let's get a good deck over here. We got, as usual, our beautiful, wonderful version 4 of of the Victorian Romantic Tarot. Samantha and RR, thank you for your donations. I appreciate you. How does E feel for me, and will we get back together? Man, we'll see if we're going to have any future with E, or is E going to be a little bit of a dead end over here? Victorian Romantic Tarot does have a tendency to give some good readings. So we want a pretty solid reading for jendeukie tonight. See what's going on. Ace of Swords, King of Swords, the Hermit, and the 9. All right, there's a dry period. There is a distinct, very consistent, very poignant dry period where things are just not looking good. 9 of Swords. We're out on a ledge. Feels like we're out on a ledge, and you're like, oh man, this is not a place I want to be, not the situation I want to be in, and the consistency is just not there. Feels like a lot of dead ends over here. Hermit feels like we are alone. We are out on that ledge for a little bit. The connection's gone. We're not there. It feels like people are not really kind of as poignant, as purposeful as they need to be with this. You do have a level of connection later. Either they want to hit it and quit it. They want to see what's up. They're kind of pinging you to see what's going on. Ace of Swords says we do have a connection later. Now, I'm not saying we get back together, because the King of Swords is a little bit of a judgmental card. It's one of those cards where it feels like that things aren't really going the way they need to. We're not on the level that we need to be, what have you. Samantha, thank you for your other donation. King of Swords, you look at, here's what happens. You get a communication that's an open communication later, right? After a dry period. You get a communication that's open, and we could do something with it. What do we want to do with it? Kind of depends on where we want to go in our mood, if we're in with somebody else, what have you. King of Swords says that we look at the relationship differently now than we did. Right? Now that we have some time away, all of a sudden we have a different pair of glasses on. And the focus is a little bit different. The things look a little bit different. You're reading that eye chart, and all of a sudden you can see things in the eye chart you didn't see before. But yeah, it definitely is a little bit. So do you get another connection later? Yes, after a level of dry period. But it feels like things are looking way different than they did long ago. Now, is that a good thing? Maybe. Maybe things are looking more clear than they did, because a lot of times we do get our emotions all fixed up, and then after a while we're like, oh Jesus, what was I into? All right, we got hamburger and a shake and fries, of course. You cannot have the combo without the fries. Let's get real. Why didn't I get the job? Knight of Fire, Queen of Water. Oh, they like somebody else better. That's it. I mean, that's a lame reason, hamburger and a shake, and I'm sorry in advance, but that's the reason. They like somebody else better. I just, sort of like somebody else. I saw somebody doing a performance. I saw their skill level, and I needed that fiery aspect from that person, and I wanted to make a move on there. Bottom line is super simple. They just liked another candidate better. Doesn't mean you suck. It means I like somebody else a little bit better. Is my ex-kid's dad cheating? Oh, geez, what's with the cheating?
Are they cheating on me? Those panties ain't.
What's with the cheating? Effie, I thank you for your hanging out tonight. I appreciate you. Dad cheating on his current girlfriend, and is it enough for her to finally kick him out? Oh, man, those guys and the cheats. The Poe knows. This calls for the Poe. Like, I'm not kidding. I think we need to focus in. I think we need to get serious now and go with Edgar Allan Poe for this particular reading. And I said that, and I hyped up the Poe, and now I can't find the damn deck. Where did I put the Poe? The Poe's here somewhere. I know I didn't put it up. I know I didn't put it in another room or something. I'm not a person to do that. So the Poe is here, but I can't find it. I'm looking, I'm stalling, I'm looking. Where the hell is it? What's going on? I don't know. I don't see it. I guess we have to go for option B. I guess option B. We need something that's really poignant, that it makes a good message for this particular thing. Oh, I guess we do, not anime. Still looking for, oh, here it is. Okay, I found the Poe. All right. So, you know, one of those days where it's like right in front of me, and it'd be like, if it was a snake, it would have bit ya. That's what my dad used to say. Yeah, I don't know how many people have a boomer dad that would like be. If it was a snake, it would have bit you. So, Edgar Allan, give us the reality here. Do we have a level of cheats up in here? King of Swords. A little bit of sneaking out in the nighttime, a little bit of wandering around in the nighttime, getting her cane or top hat, putting it on, and being like, let's see what's going on. Page of Swords. There is some connection going on in the background. Eight of Wands, a lot of movement. And the Four of Swords. I really don't have anything that says yes. I mean, I have some things that says that this is not the best option for this person, right? Clearly, this is not the best opportunity for this person. So yeah, you know, is it a wonderful person that's loving, that's caring, it's going to take care of them when they're sick? It's going to be, you know, it looks like maybe not. But the King of Swords, it says they have been looking around. They have been going out, probably behind their back. But I don't see anything like that's going to be just a card that says I'm cheating, right? I'm cheating. I don't see the traditional one. I don't see a devil. I don't see a Seven of Swords over here. I don't see a Three of Cups. I don't see anything. I don't see reverse Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. I don't see reverse Lovers, reverse Two of Cups. I just don't see anything that would indicate a cheating. Are they wandered around and going out behind their back? I think so. But I don't see anything that would just say absolutely, absolutely there. Now, we got health problems. We got a couple of health readings. Before we dive into any health readings, we firstly need to establish that I am not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV. So any health things are going to be entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. We're going to see. Do you see any health problems for me? Let's hope not. Let's hope not. By the way, I do have a video dedicated to medical astrology and tarot on how to do that. All right. YK, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. Oh, man. Six of Cups. We're going out on a limb, KM. We're going out on a limb tonight. A friend of yours gets sick. A friend of yours gets pretty sick, like notably sick. That's where I'm going to go with this. A family member, friend, somebody you're connected to does get notably sick, like where they need somebody to help them take care of, kind of thing, right? The Five of Cups over here. Wheel of Fortune kind of says you're rolling okay. You're rolling all right. I think, KM, that you have a remarkable level of control over your particular health. You know what to eat to stay healthy. You know how to exercise to stay healthy. You know what to get away from to stay healthy. You've had issues when you eat certain things, when you do certain things. You have a very rapid feedback from your body that tells you not to do that again, pretty clearly. And if you keep following that, you're going to be okay. If you ignore it, then yeah, you're not going to be good at all. But I do think you have either a close family member, close friend that does end up getting like remarkably sick, in my opinion. Obviously, entertainment purposes only, but the way it goes, Priya's got a double shot tonight. What does my K-mom think about me after our first meeting? Let's see what's going on with that. We're going to use the Naked Heart Tarot. Now, somebody did go ballistic on me for putting the Naked Heart Tarot, for putting the wrong title in there. They did. I fixed the title. I linked the author's website, so hopefully they're not mad at me anymore because I try, you know. I read all y'all. I read every single comment. I read every single comment on the channel. So if you comment something, I guarantee that I will read it because I read it immediately. But anyway, let's see what's going on. All right. What does Kay's mom think about me after our meet? 3 of Swords, Spirit of Swords, 6 of Cups, and the Spirit of Wands. They feel like that they are well connected to you. They like being connected to you. But you work their nerves. There's something about you that works their nerves a little bit, and they are kind of upset with you sometimes. It feels like that they want to change you if they could, but you do work their nerves, right? The 3 of Swords. I don't like you completely. I don't. I like a lot of things out of here. 6 of Cups is a very good connection card. Like I'm a family member. I have a good connection with you. I have a lot of good things happening. Spirit of Swords feels like I can communicate with you. I can connect, but you work my nerves. You work my nerves, right? So that 3 of Swords, you work the nerves. Spirit of Wands, 2, feels like over time they get used to you, but they do have a little bit of issue with some of the things that you do indeed. So there you go. There you go. You know, you can't please everybody all the time. If you could, it'd be kind of weird. What milestone will I be able to achieve in my current company? Let's see. Mind your own. Welcome. Good to see you. How you doing tonight? It is a beautiful, and I mean beautiful, Saturday night. We are feeling all right. The tarot's tight, you know. Oh, man. We're going to see where we're going here. See where the company... So we in a company, 7 of Wands. The Star, Skyfather. Ooh, and a 5 of Wands. Okay. What milestone will I be able to... I think you're going to be able... basically to move into an alternate position that leads you to a better spot. In other words, you have a limit to where you can go in your current spot. There's not like there's a ceiling and you've kind of bumped into it, right? 7 of Wands. I bumped into the ceiling at my current spot. Now, you do get an opportunity to go somewhere else and do another opportunity, another spot, and in there, you get basically a well-rounded place where you can go 2 levels higher in sort of the management thing. The Star, right? I think people want to sort of get you into there. They want to get you an opportunity to do what you need to do, and they want to open that door for you, and I think that's very good. Skyfather, you have almost like a mentor that needs to sort of be guiding you, that helps you along on there. 5 of Wands. There's a level of competition up in there that's very, very intense. So be sure that you're calm, you're collective, and you have all the tools that you need to fight in that competition and to win, right? Because you don't want to be in a situation where they're ready to promote you, they're ready to get you going, but you don't have the degree, you don't have the cert or whatever you have. Ultimately, do you see me in working out forever? Are we eventually going to move on in different people in the long run? Let's find out. Let's go back to the Victorian Romantic Tarot indeed and see what's going on with that. I'm sneezing a little bit tonight, so whatever Christina had, I may have a little bit of it. So hopefully not the whole thing. My immune system is like the Avengers. So like when I had, when she was sick the last time, I had like a little sore throat kind of thing, nothing else. But yeah, anyway, I don't know. Christina's good for my immune system because I like go through all the immune system. I'll go through all of them, and my immune system just blows them out of the water. Anyway, hello, B. Thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. Oh, man, what is going on? Modern, how are you doing? Good to see you, man. What is going on over there? Been a minute. How you doing? All right. Ultimately, what do you see me forever? Or this is going to be a dead end with this. Page of Swords says you really difficult for you to move into the forever, ever mode. It's difficult to step onto that platform. And that's interesting, right? That is interesting. Like the 7 of Cups. It's difficult to ride into there, to step on that platform. Death card. You have to be dramatic changing in order to make this work. You're not going to be able to sort of do the same thing you've always done, and then it'll be like, yeah, it'll magically work. No, you have to dramatically change what is going on with this. Ultimately, it's challenged indeed, and you already know. Changes need to happen in order to make this work, and you're not willing to step up on the platform. You're just not willing to do it. And that's the thing. Could it work? Sure, if you step up on the platform and make it work, yeah, it could work. Death card says it's too much change for you. Too much change for you. Ultimately, like, how much price are you willing to pay to make that work? And the price is too high for you right now. The price is too high for you right now. I mean, once they have the baby and things change, and once their attitude changes and stuff like that, then maybe those are the changes that's needed. But for right now, kind of a dead end. Kind of a non-starter. Love forecast for the week ahead. Man, Wise One is very much in love with the White Fly Tarot up in here. Week ahead, Hierophant says work more on yourself than love this week. All right, work on more yourself than love. I wouldn't be too concerned about love. You definitely want to put it in the second, third place in your life. Hierophant says get serious with what needs to be gotten serious with. Very important. Page of Pentacles, because there are some projects, there are some incentives, there's some things that need to be started, that need to be rebooted here. Knight of Wands says chase that rather than love in this particular week. I think you're just sort of dead ending in this week for love and whatnot. And you got to kind of go with what you know. You got to go with what you know. Speaking of which, are you gonna behave? You gonna behave? You want to be on stream? You want to be on stream? You want to be on stream? Yeah. You want to be on stream? Look who has joined us. Look who has joined us over here. We got. Let's see. What is going? The hell? All right, so we are caught up in something. All right, here we go. All right, look who has joined us tonight. It is Salem. Salem is over here. Salem, say hello to everybody. Say hello to everybody. Be like, what's up? What's up, stream? What's up, stream? What's going on, everybody? She's like, let me down. I'm tired of this already. She don't like being on camera. A little bit on the camera shy, Salem. But, you know, there you go. All right. We got two big donations over PayPal. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We need to jump to those. Sarah, let me know what your question is for that. And we'll go to the next one. Let's go to LC on PayPal and see what's going on here. PayPal readings are coming up right now. Jay's current feelings. How's Jay doing? Does Jay like me still? Does Jay not like me still? Let's put up our fourth edition, or fourth reprint of the tarot over there. And let's go with some Wonderworld tarot. Now, Wonderworld tarot loves to be on the camera. Not going to be any problem. Not going to be any problem at all. Wonderworld tarot is here. Ooh, we got somebody else on PayPal as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. How old is the panther? I don't know. Danielle, thank you for your donation over PayPal. Let me know what your question is. I appreciate you. Okay, should you trust Carla? All right, let's see if we should trust Carla or not. Maybe Carla's not the person we need to trust. I don't know. Let's see. Cats are a-holes. She's really snuggly off strength. Like if I go lay down and it's time to go to bed, she's like really snuggly, and she'll purr and she'll like get up in my face and she'll, you know, just sort of like lick my arm and stuff. But I mean, but when we're like streaming, I think it's because I talk really loud. And I think it kind of freaks her out. She's like, who the hell are you talking to? But I mean, that's at least. Anyway, we're on to PayPal. Jay's current feelings over here. Queen of Swords with the Page of Swords. They feel like the connection needs to be more of a connection. They feel like we're not getting the connection in the way it needs to be. They feel like the connection's backed up. We need more open connection. We need more of a basically an open line, right? The Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords. It feels like the connection is not true. In other words, sometimes we sort of look at the connection, the sort of the feelings as something that can't be controlled. Sometimes we sort of look at it as a dead end. So a lot of times we just wish if we could just sit down and talk, if we could just talk, that would be the main opportunity here. Queen of Coins says if we do get the opportunity to just sit down, to just go over things, to really talk, really open up, I think you have a lot of good things that could happen with this. Two of Swords says, but for right now, it feels like we're on two different worlds, and this is just not the connection that we need at this time. It feels like two different worlds happening in here. All right, Sarah. Lack of a round at this time. Keri, thank you for hanging out. Mina, thank you for hanging out as well. So who is... okay. All right, let's go for the other PayPal donation, which is Sarah. Okay. Let's do this. Should I be worried about Carla, and can I trust her? I don't see any particular deck that you wanted, but we can go with your default, which is going to be the Gregory Scott Tarot. You do like the Gregory Scott Tarot, and for good reason. We've seen it. We have seen it. But yeah, Salem does not like the camera. Does not like the camera. And I think it's because I'm talking really loud. Like when I start the stream, I get excited, I get overloaded, sensory overload. I get all thrilled, excited, and happy, and I just go nuts. And I think she gets that feeling like because normally I'm like really chill, I'm laid back, I'm kind of relaxed, and then all of a sudden I'm just really hyped. And she's like, what the hell's going on over there? You know, she's like, I don't know what's happening. And so I think she gets freaked out, in my opinion. So if I like chilled out, I didn't say anything, you know, and it was really quiet, I think it'd be better, but that's not me. I like to talk. Should I be worried about Carla, and can I trust her? Jesus. This looks so good until the last card. I'm not gonna lie, it looks so fantastic until you get to that last card. I think Carla has a lot of good things about her. I think Carla is a great communicator. I think Carla has a lot of good things that you want to get into. Very excited. The sun feels like Carla brings in the good news. Carla's really nice to be around. A lot of excitement with that. King of Cups feels like it's hard to get kind of close to her because she keeps a little bit of a distance sometimes with stuff. But the King of Wands says she's willing to go the distance. She's willing to make it happen. She's willing to go wherever you need to go and be all excited about it and whatnot. Ten of Swords says, do not trust her. Do not trust Carla. She's so nice, though. She's so sweet, so pleasant, so wonderful. Don't trust her. Sarah, do not, and I mean do not trust Carla. But, I mean, she's going to be a good friend to you. She's going to be a great friend, you know, but I wouldn't trust her for nothing. Oh, we have like a gazillion PayPal things rolling in. Danielle, we got reading for the Aquarius. I don't know if you want to give your name. I assume not. Okay, reading for the Aquarius, Danielle. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And we also got somebody else on PayPal. Jesus. PayPal is blowing up right now. PayPal is blowing up right now. Let's see. YLK, I thank you for your donation over PayPal. We got a gazillion readings to do. So if you're in the queue, you're going to be here a long time. We got probably 20 more readings to go. We have a record of 48. Well, that's not a record. We got 48 readings total tonight. So please be patient with me. I greatly appreciate that. And yeah, let's see what's going on. How will the trip go? A little avatar. 3 of air. Very disappointing. It feels like you don't get a lot of things that you needed, a lot of things that you were excited about, a lot of things that you were capable of. The trip goes well. It feels like you're just not happy with some aspects of it, right? Femme, just, you know, sort of chill out. Not happy with some of the aspects, but overall the trip is nice. It feels like a lot of things got accomplished with this. You just feel like you're ready to come home almost immediately. So it goes well. It goes great. But man, you are really disconnected for some reason. Feel like somebody either ticked you you off or push you over the edge with this. Not too excited about all of that stuff. Anyway, Chico hurt his paw. Oh, geez. Let's see. We don't have the Barcana ready, do we? No. We don't. We do not have the Barcana ready, but we do have a dog tarot. Let's see if we can get any paw references, any paw things going on over here. And hopefully his paw's going to be okay. Hopefully it'll be all right. Let's see. Let's look at it. We got the 3 of Sea, got the Fire Guardian, and the 10 of Earth. The 10 of Earth being the stability, being a happy home, happy family. It feels like the paw is okay. Everything's going to be all right. Fire Guardian. BooBoo, I think they hurt it again. I think they hurt their paw one more time. This seems to be something that is going to be consistently there, right? In other words, they're going to re-hurt it. They're going to hurt it again. There's going to be some other action over here, some other things going on with that, but they are going to hurt it again, in my opinion. 3 of a Sea says, take care. Whatever injured the paw, don't put them in that position again. Make sure that you get them out of there and take care, and take care indeed. All right, let's go with all right, let's go with that. Why, okay, thank you for your other donation over PayPal. Appreciate that. Black Swan, you are next. Let's see what question you had over here. Let's see. Black Swan was asking a year ago. Where's my reading on there? Why is he insisting to give me a project at W Station? Is it because he hopes to get negative feedback to him, or is he leaving? What is going on? Some negative feedback, or is he leaving? Let's see. Why are they insisting on a particular thing at work? Let's see what's going on. We're going to use our traditional, the one that we always use for this. We still got a lot of tarot. Well, we still got a lot of tarot to go here. And for now, we're going to use a Little Wizard's Tarot. Little Wizard's Tarot's got some good stuff, right? Good stuff indeed. Oh, I nailed that. Oh, wow. BooBoo, I nailed that. Nailed that. Anyway, why is your audio cutting out? I have no clue. Let me know. Do you guys hear my audio okay? Is everything okay with the audio? Because it looks like that it is good. I am muting occasionally because I'm sneezing or coughing or what have you. So, you know, Christina's sick, and I'm going to take care of Christina. So I probably got a little something. It ain't COVID. Don't worry. I already tested. I ordered like a big stack of those tests. But yeah. Anyway, but my immune system is killing it off. My immune system's like the Avengers because I eat kale, more kale, spinach. I eat salads, more salads, oranges. I get vitamin C. I drink orange juice. I get all this other stuff. Anyway. All right. Let's see what's that. Why is he insisting give me this project at W Station? Because he hopes to get some negative feedback. Lovers, 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Oh, Jesus, they are leaving. They are leaving. You have good cards at the front, right? The good cards at the front. Very, very focused. Very, very good. 10 of Pentacles, happy home, happy family. I am here. I'm good. I'm nice. Very good indeed. You got the Lovers, good connection with this. You got the 7 of Pentacles. They're giving you something that could make or break you. There's a lot of good stuff that could happen here, but they are leaving. Surabhi, thank you for your donation. They are leaving. They're getting out of here. They are evacuating out the back door, but they are getting away. They are getting away. That is what's going on. Good stuff here, though. I wouldn't take any of this negatively at all. Very, very good stuff. Very focused here. Very good overall. But yeah, if you want to know like the root cause, you know, it's like they are out of there. And how would B react to the project? Let's see if B is going to like this project. Are they not going to like it? Like, what in the world's going on over there? Oh, man. Let's see if they like that at all. Maybe they don't like the project. Maybe they're tired of the project. What's going on? Man, I love tarot readings like the previous one there. That was so clear and simple and concise, straight to the point. All right. How would they react to the project? Page of Cups. Not very interested in it. Knight of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. It feels like that they would do it. They'll do it. okay? But they aren't invested in it. And I mean invested, like they're going to be excited about it. They're going to put in 120%. They'll do whatever needs to be done, but they are not heavily invested. Wheel of Fortune, hey, whatever you give me, I'm going to crank it out, all right? I have no problem. I'm going to crank it out. We're going to make it happen. Knight of Cups says that, well, you do what you need to do, but I'm sort of a Page of Cups. I'm not really that invested in it. The Devil, I'm not going to trash the project. I'm not going to be a problem on the project, but I'm not that invested in this project. I got other things I want to do, other things that need to happen. I got stuff that I'd rather be sort of focusing on other than this project. So that's how they're going to handle it. They'll do it, but they're going to be like, when the day's over, they're going to get out of there. I mean, you know what I mean? Like some people love their job, like they're, the project or whatever project is happening, whatever connection is in there, they absolutely love it, adore it. That's not this in this case. Anyway, BooBoo. As with, everybody wants me to drink water. Okay, I'll drink me some water, make it happen. All right. Let's see. Is there a chance I might have arthritis? Oh, geez. Oh, man. As with all things medical, entertainment purposes only, never assume a medical condition based upon a random person on YouTube, Random person on YouTube. Let's see. YKL. You are 5 readings away, YKL. I'm sorry, YKL. I know you're like, maybe you're new. I have 50 readings I have to do tonight. So that's a lot. So, yeah, it takes a little bit for me to get to you. I apologize for the delay. It is the Tarot Oracle Show. Just takes a little bit. I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
All right, welcome to the TO Show, where we get 50 to 65 readings a night, and it takes a little bit to wrap up. Takes a little bit to wrap up. Now, we were ending soon. We got about 20 more readings to go. After those 20 readings, we're going to get out of here. So, yeah. Anyway, all right, is there a chance I have rheumatoid arthritis? The Star, Page of Pentacles, and 8 of Cups. Man. Okay, we're going out on a limb here. This is going to be very specific. Entertainment purposes only. I think this is something that's either weather, seasonal, or situational based. In other words, it's not something that's all the time. It's something that's very specific to a situation and things like that. So the 7 of Swords, it comes back. It returns. It may go away, but it returns, right? But it comes back. So be careful, right? So be aware it's not something permanent. It's situational, and it will come back and go away and whatnot. There are some things that you can do. Bubbles, are you London or are you Danielle? Bubbles, let me know. And Bubbles, let me know what your question is. You are in the queue. If you already donated. If you have not donated, then no, you can't donate. Anyway, all right, or you can donate, I'll read you tomorrow, whatever. Situational based. It's going to be around forever. It's going to be around forever because it's situational based. Now, that's bad news. Let me get to the good news. Page of Pentacles says there's some type of therapy or some type of exercise or some type of thing that you can do to make it a lot better. A lot better. Like it will improve it night and day. And I had a similar situation with my wrist. I went to a physical therapist, and they literally cured my issue within like 4 weeks or 5 weeks or something. It was insane. There's something like that for you. There's a way to deal with it. Keri, let me know what your question is. You're actually next if you can get your question out there. Or did you already get your question in there? Maybe you got your question. Keri, it's a busy night. Let me look real quick, and I see your question. Keri, you are next. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. But yes, there's something you can do to make it significantly better. All right, there you go. 8 of Cups. If you don't do anything, it is going to haunt your ass and be a pain in the butt. It is going to haunt you and be a pain in the booty. So yeah, you want to take some type of action. whether that be get on YouTube. YouTube has so much stuff. Get on YouTube and kind of see what we can do, see what kind of things we can do about it, but it feels like sort of a physical thing. You can make it better. Okay, entertainment purposes only, but you know, the way it is. All right, not sure why it's not listed, not a problem. Okay, Keri is next. Keri wants to know. He says, look, finances, money, let's make it happen. Any insight to break this pattern of lack around this time of year? First thing that tells me is there's something that you're doing this time of year, something that's happening this time of year. Like forces are combining, things are happening in this particular time to make this happen. All right, let's go with Luna. Teddy bears, Keri, in case you haven't been here before, teddy bears, that's where you need to be, Keri. It's where everything happens is with the teddy bears. All right, you need to break this pattern of lack of right here, right now. The bears will let you know what's going on with that. They don't hesitate. Man, decisions up to this point. They're let's go into the esoteric, Keri. I mean, I'm a hard-lined, very physical, very sort of thing guy. But what I want to do is I want to go into the esoteric right now, because I do dip into that too. There is something that you're doing that is manifesting a lack right now. It's something that you either imagine, that you either believe, or that you either sort of have set up to happen to where you do have a lack right about this time. So in other words, there's a manifestation thing, right? If you look at Jane Roberts' Seth books, basically any channeled book out there, they always tell you that you create your own reality. All your reality is created by two things: your beliefs and your expectations. So Keri, that's not like something that's super metaphysical either, right? Let's say that you and I go on a date, Keri, right? We go on a date and I show up and I'm like, I think that Keri doesn't like me. Whatever reason I'm thinking you don't like me. And I show up and I'm looking kind of down. I don't look happy. I look like I'm expecting. So I believe that Keri doesn't like me. And I am expecting that Keri doesn't like me. So I didn't dress the part. I don't have the positive attitude. I'm not as fun as I usually am. I'm kind of down. And all of a sudden, these two things, because I have those, set me up for a failure on the day, right? So beliefs, expectations are killing you here. One is you're working on something else. It feels like either you're distracted, you're focused on something else is sort of doing that, and it is pulling you in a different direction. Now, the reason I say beliefs and expectations is because thoughts, imagination, and beliefs are contained within the 9, right? Worry, nightmares, basically something's concerning, worrying you. It's building up this event. And the King of Swords says you're in charge. And that's why, again, we're going to the Jane Roberts. We're going to the Messages from Michael. We're going to the Ramtha. We're going to the Course in Miracles. We're going to all the books, right? Because, Keri, if you haven't been on the channel before, by the way, I say 1,000 times that if you look at any channeled book, they all say the same thing, which I thought was weird, you know. But I mean, I think it's the truth. Ultimately, there are other things to do. There are things that happen. There are things that you can do to change this belief, to change these expectations. But it is purely created, it is purely manifested with finance. So I'm not going to give you some big, I'm not going to give you some big pep talk about reinvest in commodities or, whatever the hell else. But I mean, I'm just saying, it feels like beliefs and expectations are creating this event. All right. We got London Music is next. We're on PayPal, by the way, in case you wonder where you're in the queue. The queue is still long. We still have about 20 readings to go. We're going to be here all night. All right. So we cured BooBoo's arthritis, hopefully. Hopefully, BooBoo can find a way out of that door And we're going to see what is going on with a Aquarius. Okay, so it's reading for Aquarius. Aquarius, we're going to have a reading. Will Gemini and I reconnect? Okay, will the Gemini and I reconnect and things like that? KD, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How are you doing tonight? Okay, can we get a connection? Can we get a reconnection? Can we get a rebirth, reincarnation from this? A lot of good cards that could make that possible. Now, so Page of Swords and the Wheel. Oh, man. I think that you get it like a really crappy opportunity. This looks bad. Aquarius, I'm just going to say this looks bad. Page of Swords, the communication is killing you. Communication is killing you. The connection is killing you. You're having real problems here. I mean, real legitimate problems here that are just having issues. The Wheel says if you keep doing what you always done, you're going to get the same results. And that is the theme of the reading. If you continue to do what you've always done, you're going to get the exact same results as you've always have. And I think it's because of the communication. It's very, very lacking here. It was lacking before, and it is to be lacking. Even if you reconnect, you got to fix the level of communication here. Knight of Swords says the Gemini comes back very quickly one day. It's like a sudden and just unanticipated, like, boom, here they are. And you really feel emotionally connected to them. But if you haven't fixed the communication, if you haven't fixed the problems that are underlying, sort of really sort of killing the relationship, it's going to sort of tank again very quickly. Whole thing happens like in days, like a few days. It reinitiation, and it just, and the re-death of everything. You got to fix the overall communication, the lack thereof. You got to fix sort of the big connect there. And I think if you do that, you have a lot of possibilities. But again, when you have the opportunity, it's like just boom, out of nowhere. It's sudden, and you got to do it really quick. Anyway, you're the best word for this Taurus. So thank you, Debbie. I appreciate you. Debbie, welcome back. I remember you from before. Good to see you. Very good to see you indeed. How you doing tonight? It's Saturday night. I mean, y'all could be partying. Y'all could be having a good time out there. Y'all hanging out with me instead. We're having a good time in the stream instead. That's what I'm talking about. RR is up next. Got the double shot. Okay. The R, the Sagittarius, speaking about that, what are the thoughts about our connection? Do they like it? We're going to go with the super duper Linares version 2. The Magician, the Hierophant. They feel like things a little bit serious. First, too serious for them. They think a little bit too serious. Hierophant over here. It's like, well, it's kind of serious. They don't feel like they have a lot of control. They feel like you're in the driver's seat, right? You're in the driver's seat, and they feel like they don't have a lot of control over what's going on with this. Overall, they like it. Ace of Swords is a beautiful card to have for stuff like this. They like it. They enjoy it. They have a good connection. They feel like things are there. A little too serious, a little too heavy for them. Ultimately, they feel like you're more in control than they are. And that's their hot take. That is their hot take on this connection. D, he's an Aries. Everybody
loves the D.
All right, D. The D Aries, do they have feelings for me? Do they have feelings for me? Let's see if we can get some D up in here. Let's see if we can get some D action in there. They stole your Amazon package. I hope you had a Wise Cam or something like that. You need a Wise Cam for that kind of crap. That sucks. Okay. D's feelings for me. The 8 is not a good card to crank this out with. The 8 is not good there. Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel. I think D is going to do whatever they have an opportunity to do. If that's hit it and quit, if that's hang out, D's going to sign up for whatever they need to sign up for. They don't have a problem with that. D does not want to move forward with anything substantially serious. D does not want to move forward with anything big. Wheel of Fortune, they just want to kind of hang. They want to kind of address the situations as they come out to be. They want to kind of just chill. D is not like a super serious, let's grab it. Let's move it. Let's make it the big connections. Let's make the big things happen with all that. You live in an apartment building. They don't hold it for you, or they just dump it on your porch? Yeah. That's a problem. Samantha has 2 questions. Let's see what Samantha's questions are. The first Samantha question is, what will people think and feel about the way I decorate my new place? All right. I think Samantha's the one that liked the pastel kitty, so we are going to get that happening. We're going to make that. You can't do much when you live in an apartment. There's not much you can do. You can't put a wise cam out there. Yeah, it kind of stinks. Normally, they tell them to give your apartment manager the package. I know they don't do that much anymore. You may want to get a UPS store box or something too. Oh man, that sucks. But anyway, all right. What people think and feel the way I decorate my apartment. 9 of Pentacles says you decorate it good. You decorate it very nice indeed. So yeah, look at you have the decorations over here. They love it. They're very excited, enthusiastic for it. Strength says it's your place. It's your place, so who really cares? So Strength says you have the beautiful connection with it. You want to get the connection. You have it in there. Page of Swords says somebody says something. That's why you're thinking about this. Somebody says something about your decoration or one of the decorations, something like that. Ignore them. Ignore them. You don't got time. Samantha, you don't got time for all that drama. You don't got time for that. Anyway, overall, it looks beautiful. It's amazing. Most people like it. If somebody says something and somebody does, just ignore it. What does C want to tell me? Let's find out. If C is in the mood to talk to you and all of that other stuff. Oh, man, let's see what's going on there. 9 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. They want to tell you good things? I mean, Samantha, there's nothing bad here at all. It feels like they want to tell you good things. They want to tell you they appreciate you. They feel at home with you. They like you. 9 of Cups is one of the best cards in the deck. It talks about emotional resonance, emotional happiness. 10 of Pentacles, happy home, happy family. I love being with you. I love hanging out with you. I think it's great. And the Queen of Wands as well. It feels like it's just sort of we're in an adventure together. It feels like you know what you're doing with this. They feel like a lot of good things, a lot of really good things there. If they could talk, if they could tell you, they would tell you some amazing things. No bad cards at all. So it just feels like it's really consistent, very good. YKL has been waiting a year. And by the way, if you missed your reading or you want to look where your reading is, I have chapters in the video. Reload the video after the stream ends. Reload the video. You'll see chapters of every single person's reading laid out, nice and organized. You can zoom directly to your reading. You don't have to parse the video. You don't have to sit there for 3 hours trying to figure out where things are. Immediately go to it. And this is an exclusive feature of my application that I wrote. If you like having the chapters automatically generated for you, where you can go right to your reading, hit that like and sub button, because I spent a lot of time writing the program, and I really think it's amazing. Very cool indeed. What's next with me and A? Let's see what's going on with that. Hopefully it's something good. Kawaii Tarot is always a good thing. Kawaii Tarot is always a fantastic thing indeed. I like it. I like it. Coming out with a coloring book, if you watch the news, coming out with a coloring book. By the way, in case you're wondering why I'm sniffling, Christina has some sort of a stomach bug. And I ended up, I don't know, I've been taking care of her. And I think I got a little bit of something. I know it's not COVID. I did a COVID test that said negative, so I'm not a problem with that. But I do a sneeze, sniffle. That's why, you got to take care of your girl, though. You got to take care of my girl. I mean, just saying, when Christina says I'm sick, first thing out of my mouth is, if you need anything, you call me immediately and it'll happen. If you need anything at all, you call me and it'll happen. I'll make it happen. So I go over there, I make sure she's okay, make sure she's got her medications, make sure she's sleepy, make sure she's got the OJ, make sure she's fed. You got to do that. You got to do that. So anyway, what's next with me and A? Ace of Swords, Hierophant, the Hanged Man. A little bit of a disconnect overall as far as where we're going and what the ultimate end zone and things like that is. So yeah, you're on different pages about what you want out of this relationship. I think that's sort of a thing that we have, right? Hierophant says that they really, really sort of want to move forward with it. They like what they say. They like where they're going. They like where this is taking both of you. Ace of Swords, though, it says you need to sort of have a little bit of you have sort of a disconnect about where the end zone is, right? So that's the way it is. Hanged Man, you're able to fix that. It's not going to be a problem. You sort of deal with it as it needs to be dealt with, and that is going to be how it rolls out. So there you go. Yeah, you had that reading last night where somebody like had to take a break or something from their boyfriend or girlfriend or something like that. Oh, I don't know. I don't really take breaks. I'm in it or I'm not in it. If I'm not in it, I'm out of here. Anyway, Hello B is next. Hello B, thank you for being back. Thank you for your generous donations tonight. I appreciate you. Hello B is in the intro. That's because that's how I know Hello B is still around. But, you know, that's the way it is. Anybody. All right. Hello B is like, yo, I meant to say he referred as Teddy, my dog. He passed away. We were together for 10 years. I know it sounds silly, but Teddy was very special. Let's see. Oh, okay. So Hello B put their dog down. And due to spine problems, would it be okay to give another dog? Okay, yeah, no problem. I meant to say he, referring to my Teddy as my dog who had passed away. Okay, that's not a problem. Not a problem. And good. We were together for 10 years. So Hello B, I'm going to back it up again. I'm going to say, get you a dog, do your research, get you a new companion, because I think that's important to everybody. Like Salem is my just absolute, you know, my therapist. I tell Salem all the problems. Salem's my therapist. Salem's my snuggle buddy at night. Salem is everything, right? So I know. So dog, cat, whatever pet you got, they are our lifeblood. They are our lifeblood. And I think you should definitely be getting another dog. And going to make you very happy indeed, you know? So to have somebody there and all of that stuff. Pets are great therapy indeed. When will I meet my destined spouse? Let's get you a time frame. Get you a time frame with a little bit of a tarot deck over here. We got more Taroteca. I think it's Taroteca or something like that. Anyway, all right. Hello, B. Yeah. Sorry your dog passed away. Definitely get a new dog and all of that other good stuff. But let's see what's going on. See what is happening here. When and how will I meet my destined spouse? The World Strength, Queen of Swords, and the Magician. Wow. That is a lot of majors indeed. So yeah, you will meet them. All right, let's see kind of where we're looking for mating. I really think the next boyfriend per se is going to be met at work. You're going to meet your future spouse or destined spouse or whatever. You're going to meet them online. I think they are long distance from you. And after they sort of meet them, you end up hooking up with them. You end up seeing each other over the long distance. You sort of have, you get together and whatnot. And I think that's sort of how you meet your destined spouse. Let's say when. I really think you're looking at 2025, late 2023. Late 2023 is when you're kind of meeting this individual, in my opinion. The Magician, you got the Strength, you got the World, a lot of majors. You're putting it off as far as meeting them, but you do meet them online, and I think you meet them sort of maybe near the sort of the end, the fall, winter of next year. So there you go. I think that's how it is. You got to wait 48 hours before you get a refund. Oh, I think that's kind of makes sense. In case like a neighbor grabbed your package and holding it for you because somebody was wandering around or something. So it kind of makes sense. But hopefully the neighbor did hold it for you. I don't know. See. All right. Ab. Will I learn to read tarot? If so, how long before I can start connecting with the card? As always, hit up all of my playlists down there. If you want to learn to read tarot, I have 1,000 different ways you can read tarot, A, B. I have a complete tarot course playlist. You definitely want to check that out and look at that. That'll teach you to read tarot, not a problem. And that'll kind of give you a quick introduction to tarot, you know, to where you don't have to sort of learn, you don't have to memorize everything. It gives you a quick intro and stuff like that. I have 2,300 videos you can watch that will teach you kind of how to read tarot and whatnot. Anyway, will I learn to read tarot? Chariot says the more you do it, the better you get. Like with tennis, piano, guitar, painting. The more you do something, the better you get. So you need to break out the cards and get the chariot done. In other words, keep moving, keep the motion going. That is going to be the key to learning tarot, to make it happen. Not going to be a problem at all to learn it. There's so many different ways to approach it, different ways to learn it. Eight of Wands is another movement card. You got to keep moving. Get on Facebook groups, do reading exchanges. Get all of this stuff done. King of Swords says, don't try to overload yourself. You want to take it relaxed, right? You take one card a day and memorize it, look up the meaning, and try to associate yourself with that card. How does that card fit into your life? How would you think that card would fit into readings, right? So if you got a King of Cups with a level of disconnect, you know, and all that other stuff, and I think that's going to be important. So in other words, if you get a Chariot card, how is this going to make it into my life? Well, I was driving the other day. That could be the Chariot, right? I had a lot of stuff I needed to do. I was very busy, very moving the other day at work. That's the Chariot. So how can you relate these to your day-to-day life and go through each card? 78 days, you'll be a lot better off on that. We got books. Andrew's linking the Waterfall Tarot over here. I got books as well that you can do that'll read up. It'll tell you how to teach you how to combine cards. The biggest thing, AB, in my opinion, is combining cards together to make a meaning. Because I can, right, say, I can memorize a meaning for a card. That's fine. But how do you combine them? And that's what my book, Tarot Guidance, is down in there. Tarot Combos is down there. You can get the ebook, pretty reasonable, whatnot. Anyway, or you can join the Patreon and get it all for free. Anyway, you can't connect to the cards. You got to give it time. AB, you got to give it time, right? When I first started playing piano, I couldn't connect with the piano either. I had no idea. Like, all the keys look the damn same. Like, how do I go? Where do I put my hands? All these keys look exactly the same. I have no idea what I'm doing. I can't connect with it at all. You got to practice. You got to work with it. You got to give it time. You got to get a connection with it. It's like any relationship in life. You got to give it a chance. But yeah, you can't connect with it. I couldn't connect with it when I first started either. All the stupid piano keys look exactly the damn same. Where am I supposed to press? It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, you got to keep at it. AB, you got to keep at it. You got to fail until you succeed with anything in life. That's it. All right. YLK, I did not forget about you. You are at the end here. Before we get to you, we're going with Surabhi and YLK. We got the double donation, and we are done for the night. How soon will I get married? Oh, my. Let's see if we can get you sort of a time frame on sort of getting married, getting the opportunity, things like that, as far as the marriage goes. Queen of Pentacles, a Three of Pentacles, and a Four of Wands. I think your marriage is very quick. It's very sudden. In other words, I find somebody, very much sort of a passionate thing, very much in love, and things start moving very, very quickly into the marriage zone. The Four of Wands, right? The Four of Wands. I think that's very important indeed. So there you go. Very quick. Find somebody all of a sudden. So I think you're looking basically at, just like a few months kind of thing before we meet somebody, and then it moves very quickly once it gets started with that. Three of Pentacles, it feels like a good connection in here. Queen of Pentacles, the connection goes from kind of casual to pretty serious very quickly. And the Nine of Wands, I would sort of move forward and get things done with it. So, yeah, I mean, I definitely think could be next year. It could be next year indeed for this. Looking pretty good. But the meeting, the moving forward, the getting into the next stage, it feels like it goes very, very quickly, in my opinion. With that, we got YOK with the double shot, and then we are out of here. Let's use Pixelated Tarot for YLK indeed. All right, we got a couple of YLK readings. YLK wants to know. Resume work, will 5 and meet. Okay. If I resume work, will we meet? Okay. Will we meet? Is that going to be a thing? Is that going to be a thing? Let's see what's going on with that. Meeting, getting a connection, getting stuff done. Oh, Jesus. No, it doesn't look like that. A little bit of a thumbs down with that. 10 of Swords doesn't look like it. The opportunity doesn't make its way, even though you resumed work. It doesn't feel like the meeting goes the way it wanted to go. It doesn't feel like communication goes the way you want it to go. Even if we do encounter each other, we run into each other, it looks like it's a dead end. It just got the 10 as the starting card. It just looks very dead end-ish. Okay, what's next? Major life issues coming my way next few months. All right, okay, let me get a general for the next few months, see what kind of things are going to come up with all of that stuff. And this is the last reading of the evening. Thank you so much for being there and hanging out with me on this beautiful Saturday night. We will see you tomorrow after the reading. Justice, the King of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Next few months, finance, health, got rosacea. What kind of issues are coming with that? I think that you meet somebody who's able to help you with the either the rosacea or something like that. You meet somebody, you run into somebody, there's something, information out there that you stumble upon that helps you with this particular situation. Very good indeed. Very sort of health oriented, very good sort of helping you out, assisting you with that. King of Wands, as far as finances, the Justice card. It feels like you got a little bit of an opportunity for some more money in the fall. Winter is going to be a little bit rough on the money, not going to lie. A little bit rough on the money in winter. You definitely want to hold what you got. Justice card, things balance out after the winter, after the new year. A lot of the finances sort of clean themselves up. You do have a little bit of better finance situation coming up again, but the winter looks bad. Fall looks a little bit better as far as that goes. Overall, with health, it is all about research, learning, and getting out there and watching either videos, web pages, what have you. You have a lot of information out there that's going to connect you with somebody that's going to be able to help you with a lot of the health sort of things that we are bumping into. And with that, we are out of here, and I will see you tomorrow.